And I love when they came out the other side. It says the stench of fire was not on them. All of you, if you sit around a campfire or something, you know how fire smell gets on your clothes and everything else. I don't have to worry about it getting in my hair, but other than that, it still get on your clothes. And it stays with you. And what he saw was, what the situation was, the only thing that was burned, the only thing that had burned off was what bound them. Think about that. The only thing that was burnt off was what had bound them. When you go through the fires of life and you come out on the other side, the things that bind you, things such as fear. Fear can bind you, something terrible. Guilt can bind you terribly. There are things that you have in life that will bind you up. That if you allow God to walk through the fires with you, when you come out on the other side, you won't be bound by fear anymore. You won't be bound by guilt anymore. Because you'll know you've been in the presence of God. Everybody wants to have a testimony. I want to give my testimony. But at the same time, we don't really want to go through the test. But do you understand? You can't have a testimony unless you've gone through the test. We all want to talk about how God's blessed our life. But we really don't want to carry the burden of life. And then until you carry the burdens of life, you will never know what the blessings of life are all about. We want to talk about the sweet things, the sweetness of God. But we shy away from the sweat that it takes to build good relationships, to build good things, to build things in life. And so we shy away from that. We all want to talk about the conquest that we have had. But we never want to go through the conflict. And we all want the crown. But you can't have the crown without the cross. And that's what goes on when God puts you through the fires of life. The things that hold you back, the things that cause you to be afraid, the things that keep you from being what God wants you to be, it is in the fires of life that stuff is burned away. And you come out on the other side knowing that you have been in the presence of God.